am Satish Patil, and today we are going to deal with civics, lesson number 3, rural local government bodies. So we all know that in civics, local people's participation in the schemes of development, as well as especially mentioned in the information on local government bodies. Okay, so when we talk about the administration of our India, administration of our country, we have to understand how the country runs, how the schemes which are related to people's welfare are being undertaken from top to bottom. So let's take an example. So we have a family, we live in a family, and there are various members in our family. So we have parents, father, mother, brother, sister, and you. So basically, the head of the family is father. He looks after the family and he controls the family. He provides all the necessary things to the family. Similarly, when we consider our nation, it is run by various governments. So when we talk about India, there are two governments in India. One is centrally powered, that is central government, and next is state government. So both the governments have different powers. So all these governments make laws and rules which are suitable and which are applicable for the people. Okay, and all these rules which are being made are being executed by the local government bodies. Okay, so when we talk about local government bodies, there are two local government bodies. One is rural and the other one is urban. So today we are going to deal with rural local government body. Yesterday you have studied about Gram Panchayat. Have you studied about Gram Panchayat yesterday? Hello? Students? Okay. So yesterday we have studied about Gram Panchayat, and we have all know that Gram Panchayat is based at a village level. Thank you, beta. So Gram Panchayat, the administration of Gram Panchayat is basically based at a rural area, at the grassroots level, that is at village level. Okay. So today we are going to deal with Panchayat Samiti. So what is Panchayat Samiti? Okay. So Panchayat Samiti is the link between village and Jilla, that is district. Panchayat Samiti is the link between village and district. Okay. So all the villages within a taluka form a development block. For example, basic level, that is village. We have all been to village. So that village has Gram Panchayat. Village is also called as Gram. Administration, whatever development are being taken into consideration are at Gram Panchayat. But when you go to a higher level, then we have formed a Panchayat Samiti. So all these villages within a taluka form a developmental block. So this development block is called as Panchayat Samiti. Okay, it is at the tehsil level, it is at the taluka level. Okay, so the body that looks after the functioning of development block is the Panchayat Samiti. It also acts as a link between Jilla Parishad and Gram Panchayat. So in rural local government body, we have three government bodies, local government bodies, which execute all the schemes for the people at gram level also and at district level also. But this Panchayat Samiti acts as the link between Jilla Parishad and Gram Panchayat. Means whatever schemes which we get from state or from district, all these schemes are being given, all these schemes are being executed at gram level by Panchayat Samiti. So they act as supervisor, we can say. So who are the office bearers? Okay, so the office bearers of Panchayat Samiti, how the people are being elected, for how many years are they elected, who is the chief person there, and all of the things we are going to deal in this unit. So the office bearers of the Panchayat Samiti. Elections of the Panchayat Samiti are held every 5 years. Okay, people elect the representatives among themselves, and they elect after every 5 years, same like Gram Panchayat. As we all know that at Gram Panchayat, Panch, the members are being elected from the people who are above 18 years of age. In the same way, even in Panchayat Samiti, elections are being taken after every 5 years. The elected members elect from among themselves the chairman and deputy chairman. Okay, all these people who are being elected amongst the people, the representatives who are elected amongst the people, these representatives elect one chairperson amongst themselves and one deputy chairman amongst themselves. Okay, so the chairman has the responsibility of calling the meetings and conducting the business of the meetings. As we all know that in each classroom we have nearly about 30, 40, 50 students, right? And what the teacher does, she can't consider all the students at a time. So what does she say? She asks the monitor to look after the students. Okay, student have any problem, she asks. So a monitor is being elected in every class. Boy, amongst boys, a monitor is being elected, selected. It depends. Sometimes elections are also being taken, and sometimes teacher appoint the monitor. So boys monitor is different, girls monitor is different. Okay. So the same way, in the same manner, in Panchayat Samiti, the chairperson is being appointed by the representatives, elected representatives, and one deputy chairman is being selected. So what is the function of chairperson? What is the main purpose of chairman? What is its work? So he calls the meetings whenever there are some things to be told to everyone, whenever there are some schemes to be implemented at grassroots level. At that time, this chairman calls up the meeting and he conducts the business of the meeting. He address all the representatives and inform them about what are the things to be done for the development of that development block, of that taluka, of that tehsil. So suppose, I'll give an example. When the teacher is not available in the classroom, when the teacher is not available in the classroom, at that time who controls the class? Hello? Who controls the class when the teacher is not available in the class? Okay, the monitor, the class monitor,
The monitor.
controls the class. Yes, very good. In the same way, if the meetings are to be conducted and if the chairman is not available, at that time, deputy chairman presides over the meeting. Deputy chairman controls the meeting. Deputy chairman holds the meetings. Okay, so there are various functions of the Panchayat Samiti. What could be the functions? We all know that we face lots of problems. For example, cleanliness. There is a problem of cleanliness. There is no proper cleaning done at our area. So who will have a cleanliness campaign, or who will clean the surroundings? We all have Swachh Bharat Mission. You might have heard about Swachh Bharat Mission. Okay. So do you think that Mr. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, he will come to your area and clean your surroundings? Is it possible? No, because he is the Prime Minister. He is at the highest, he is at the topmost level. He will give the guidelines and accordingly you have to act. Secondly, now we all are at homes. I pray that you all are safe at your homes, but he gives you the guidelines. Use mask, use sanitizer, have 6 feet distance between two people, stay home, stay safe. He can only tell you. But who will execute? The people who are at grassroots level. Okay. So there are various schemes which are being implemented by government, state government and central government. But they won't come to your area and have all those things. They will not execute. The execution body is at grassroots level, that is Panchayat Samiti. So whatever things are to be done, hello? So whatever things are to be done, whatever things are to be executed, worked out, those things are being worked out by Panchayat Samiti. So we are common people. We have some basic necessities. We have necessity of food. We have necessity of a house. We need water. We need electricity. So who all look after these things? The government. The government provides us everything. Okay. Though we pay for that, but the responsibility of providing all these things is of government. So we can ask, whom can we ask? We can't go to state, we can't go to central government. We can ask to our local people. So we are living in city, we are living in Mumbai, so we can say municipalities are there. There are some students who are living in villages, many of you are at villages, so there Gram Panchayat is there. But Gram Panchayat has limited things in their hands. Limited, basic. So higher authorities have higher things, higher authorities is Panchayat Samiti. Okay. So the functions, there are various functions of Panchayat Samiti, means development block. When we talk about development block, we have to develop that particular area, that particular taluka, tehsil, through various aspects, through various circumstances. So area is developed when it has proper electricity. When do we say area is developed? When it has proper roads, when it has proper drainage system. The people should not suffer from impure water. They should have clean, potable water. Okay. So all these things are to be provided by the Panchayat Samiti, because Gram Panchayat does not have that much fund, that much money. So let's see what are the various functions of Panchayat Samiti in detail. The Panchayat Samiti prepares the plan of the scheme to be implemented in the development block. It is binding on the Panchayat Samiti to hold at least one meeting every month. Okay. So firstly, they have to plan that in this month we have to build a road. Next month we have to make street lights, or maybe next year we have a water plant so that the people may get water. There are some villages, there are some people who walk miles and kilometers for water. So what the government thinks, that they should get water at their doorstep. So they provide tankers, if possible, they provide pipelines, and through tap we get the water. And there are various development plans which are being implemented. Meetings are to be conducted every month. Okay, Panchayat Samiti has to conduct a meeting, at least one meeting every month. So what does happen in these meetings? They talk about whatever developments are going on, and they also plan the future developments. So when we talk about development, it requires money. If I ask you, go and buy 1 liter milk, Can you go and buy 1 liter milk? When your mom asks to bring 1 liter milk, can you go and bring? Hello? It is not possible actually, because you don't earn, you don't have money. So you ask, mommy, give me some money. I will go and buy a 1 liter milk. Okay. So when your mama or when your daddy gives you money, only then you can go to shop and buy a milk. In the same manner, Panchayat Samiti also receives money from district funds. So they receive money from various things. They receive money from property tax. They receive money from water tax. They receive money from tax on weekly market. The same as Gram Panchayat receive money. There are lots of sources of money for Gram Panchayat. Likewise, there are sources of money to Panchayat Samiti also. They get money from district funds also. They get money from state government also. And they get money from tax also. All this money which they receive, they use it for the development and betterment of the society. It also receives grants from state government to carry out development schemes of the development block. Okay, so when we talk about development, what are the various developments that takes place? We are going to see in detail. So you can see the functions of the Panchayat Samiti on the screen. So what are the various functions? Needs of the public, that is road, gutter, wells, bore wells. We are going to see in detail, so that you must be clear that what Panchayat Samiti does for the people. You can see the first thing that Panchayat Samiti has to do, that is the need of the public. These are the basic things: roads, gutters, wells, bore wells, okay, electricity, and street lights. These are the basic needs of the public, which are being provided and they have to provide, and these are being provided by Panchayat Samiti. Okay, you might have heard about polio vaccination at your Gram Panchayat or in your BMC hospital. Basically, what happens? Vaccinations are being conducted. Polio on Sundays. So these vaccination campaigns are being conducted also by Panchayat Samiti. Whenever any disease spread in your surrounding, at that time, Panchayat Samiti conducts a health campaign, vaccination campaign, and in that they give vaccines to the people. So they may babies, then old age people, adults, ladies, everybody. Okay, so vaccinations are being given to people in pandemic situations like coronavirus. Then next we have providing clean drinking water for the people of that tehsil, of that taluka. I again repeat that Panchayat Samiti is at the taluka level, is at the tehsil level, and another word for that is development block. Village level, Gram Panchayat, district level, Jilla Parishad. But at taluka level, we have Panchayat Samiti. So its responsibility, one more responsibility, that is to provide clean water supply for people, clean drinking water. Next we have about public hygiene. So what is public hygiene? Personal hygiene is different, that we take at the personal level. Whenever you move out of the house for any reason, and when you come back at home, you wash your hands, you wash yourself clearly, hands, legs, face, okay, with soap. Because nowadays we are dealing with coronavirus. People always say, wash your hands frequently, because coronavirus may spread through hands. That is personal hygiene. What about public hygiene? So whenever you walk around in the society, whenever you walk around the society, at that time, the society, the surroundings must be clean. So it is our responsibility to maintain cleanliness. I don't say to clean the surrounding, but to maintain cleanliness is in your hands. So we have some people who sweep regularly, who clean the roads, who collect the garbage every day. So Panchayat Samiti must keep some people, must allot some people to clean the surrounding. Okay, so that will help to keep our surrounding clean. So their responsibility is to clean the surrounding, and our responsibility is to maintain the cleanliness. Okay, so in public hygiene we have cleanliness of roads, cleanliness of streets, cleanliness of surroundings, but not only cleanliness, but we should also collect all the waste and dispose it in such a way that it can be used as a fertilizer, or it can be recycled. Okay, then the next we have about agriculture. So what can Panchayat Samiti do in agriculture? The Panchayat Samiti help the farmers to improve agriculture. So how can we improve agriculture? By using good quality of seeds. By using good quality of seed, we have production in crops, and then we have fertilizers for its productivity. Please give me a minute. अरे गाडी कोणी लावली? ओय, वर वर वर.
Satish sir, unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay, sir. So we were at agriculture. So agriculture was being done. Okay. Uh, so what about agriculture? So to provide quality seeds, I repeat this topic due to some technical issue. So to provide quality seeds for the production of crops and fertilizers at a reasonable rate for the farmers, so that they can buy and have production in their farming. And apart from that, in India, we have livestock, that is animal husbandry. So along with agriculture, people also have animal husbandry. So a farmer must have a cow or a buffalo or sheep or goats. So we call it as livestock. So to provide, to give information about better quality, or to give information about hybrids, quality breeds of animals, it is a function of Panchayat Samiti. So there are various departments even in Panchayat Samiti. Agricultural department is different. PWD, Public Works department is different. Okay. Electricity department is different. So farmers from all the villages of that particular taluka, of that particular development block, go to Panchayat Samiti and ask for information about new ways, new methods of farming, new seeds, hybrid seeds, so that they can have proper yield or high yield of their crops. Next, we were dealing with education. It is also the responsibility of Panchayat Samiti to provide proper quality education, primary education for the children of age 6 to 14. Next, we have about industries. So basically, cities have large scale industries, but at rural area, we cannot have, but we can, but based on agriculture. So we can have sugar industries. So large scale industries are there, but those are based on agriculture. The raw material, whatever is being available in that particular area, based on that we have industries. So basically Panchayat Samiti mostly promote handicrafts. What do you mean by handicrafts? Handicrafts are the materials which are being used without machines, which are being made without machines, which are being made with hands. So we have lots of things like materials made up of bamboo stick is one of the handicrafts. Okay, materials, ornaments made up of seashells is also an example of handicrafts. So we have Warli painting in Adivasi area, that is also an example of handicrafts. And apart from handicrafts, we also have cottage industries. Cottage industries means which does not require much investment. It can be done with raw material and minimum investment and minimum people. Okay, so another last function and most important function of the Panchayat Samiti is people's welfare. So how do they have the welfare of the people? By providing financial aid to the weaker section. So nowadays you might have aware of PM Kisan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Yojana. So in that scheme, I'm just giving you an example how they give financial help to farmers or the people. So I'm just giving you an example of financial help to the farmers. So in every 2-3 months, under the scheme of PM Kisan Yojana, central government, I'm not saying Modi, central government deposits 2,000 rupees into the accounts of farmers. You might have aware of it. Okay, in every 4 months, Government of India, that is central government, deposits rupees 2,000 into the accounts of farmers. Secondly, there are also schemes like Ujjwala Yojana, means gas cylinders are being distributed. So this is about central government. Panchayat Samiti also provides help, financial help to the weaker section. So example I'm giving you is about Gharkul Yojana. Gharkul Yojana is one of the scheme which will help the weaker section. So for example, I am very poor. I am very poor. I have a house, but it is about to collapse. It is about to fall. But I do not have money to repair my house. So the people, the representatives, not representatives, the officers, okay, the block development officer will conduct a survey into the village and they will take a list of the people who do not have house or whose house is about to fall, whose homes are about to fall. They take out a survey, they take a list every year and they provide some amount, for example 1 lakh or 1.25 lakhs likewise. So this financial help is being given by Panchayat Samiti to the weaker section. So when I talk about weaker section, these are financially weaker. These are poor people. Okay. So not to give direct cash to them, but ask for the required documents. For example, if I don't have a house, give them the required documents and they will give you 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh, whatever amount they have accordingly. And in that amount, you have to build your house. This is one example. Suppose I have house, but I do not have agricultural instrument. I do not have agricultural instruments. Okay, I have some money. I have some money. I don't have enough money to buy that particular thing. Okay, suppose I want to buy a tractor. I am a farmer and I want to buy a tractor. At that time, at that time, I will write an application to block development officer. I repeat, I will write an application to block development officer and ask for tractor, the subsidy of tractor. At that time, he will accept my application, and there are many applications that comes. So out of that, they shortlist some applications and they give 50%. For example, if a tractor costs 4 lakhs, the government, the Panchayat Samiti will give you 2 lakhs and you have to pay 2 lakhs. Likewise, you have a tractor. So this is how the Panchayat Samiti provides financial help to the weaker section. Okay. So let's recall again whatever we have studied. Let's have a summary of whatever we did. I repeat, these are the few key concepts which are most important in understanding the Panchayat Raj system, in understanding the Panchayat Samiti, the link between Jilla Parishad and Gram Panchayat. The body that looks after the functioning of the development block is the Panchayat Samiti. I repeat, the body, the people who looks after the functioning of the development block, who plans for the development of the Tahsil is the Panchayat Samiti. These are the people, these are the representatives who are being elected by the people who are above 18 years of age of that particular taluka, of that particular Tahsil. It also acts as the link between the Jilla Parishad and Gram Panchayat. Jilla Parishad is at higher level, that is at district level, and Gram Panchayat is under the Panchayat Samiti, that is at the village level. Elections to the Panchayat Samitis are held after every 5 years. The chairman has the responsibility of calling the meetings. Who has the responsibility of calling the meeting? The chairman has the responsibility of calling the meeting. And if in case, suppose for any reason, if chairman is not available, the deputy chairman presides over the meeting. Okay. So there are some questions which are based on the topic that we have studied today. I expect some answers from you. What is Panchayat Samiti? Can anybody tell me what is Panchayat Samiti? In one word also is okay.
Middle
Yes?
state.
It is at the middle stage. Very good. And what else?
So Panchayat Samiti helps village to develop.
Yes, very good. And
After the administration of village.
okay. So above the administration of village, we have Panchayat Samiti. So in proper words, when we talk about definition, we can say the body that looks after the functioning of the development block, the body that looks after the functioning of the Tehsil or Taluka is the Panchayat Samiti. The Panchayat Samiti is a link between what?
In between.
It is a link, but it is a link between what?
It is a link between
You said it is in the middle. So what is on top, on what is under?
Panchayat, Jilla Parishad.
Yes, and
Gram Panchayat.
wonderful. So the Panchayat Samiti is a link between Jilla Parishad and Gram Panchayat. Third question, who has the responsibility of calling the meetings and conducting the business of the meetings in Panchayat Samiti?
Chairman.
Very good. Yes, the chairman has the responsibility of calling the meetings and conducting the business of the meetings in Panchayat Samiti. Okay, so these are the few important words: Panchayat Samiti, chairman, deputy chairman, development block, that is again Panchayat Samiti, a word. Development block means a taluka, a tehsil. All the villages comes together and make a tehsil. All the tehsil comes together and make a district. All the districts comes together and make a state. Likewise. Okay. So today we have dealt about Panchayat Samiti, which is an important part of rural local government bodies. Okay. So tomorrow you are going to deal with Jilla Parishad. So yesterday we dealt about Gram Panchayat. Yesterday we dealt about Gram Panchayat. Today we dealt about Panchayat Samiti, which is higher than Gram Panchayat. Tomorrow you will deal about Jilla Parishad. So you have a homework. The homework is you have to make a poster, which is on page number 67. You have a poster. You have to make a poster on the functions of Panchayat Samiti. I repeat, you have to make a poster on the functions of the Panchayat Samiti. Okay. Thank you. That's all for today.